So get ready for what I think is going to be some pretty epic goodness here on the channel for today's review, guys. That's right, you saw the title to this one. I can't wait to get into the latest promo over here at Papa John's, featuring their all-new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. Guys, you already had me at cheese, but calzone, I'm down for it. So stay tuned because it's up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yes, sir. This is most definitely the Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's. You can tell by how puffy the crust is in the back, guys. And I have to say, lots of goodness in the middle of this one there with plenty of that cheese and sausage action. Let me break this one on down for you fully before we get right into it. So yeah, right off the break, we've got a large pizza here at Papa John's featuring their signature fresh, never frozen dough. And of course, it's going to be topped off with the marinara goodness, that lovely cheese blend, of course. A very lovely situation there. And naturally, my topping of choice is going to be sausage. I got to say, it's looking really, really nice already with the amount of meat on this one. And as good as that already looks and sounds, the main draw for this one is going to be that epic stuffed crust action. In this case, it's going to be pumped with a blend of mozzarella and garlic herb ricotta cheese. So guys, very close to what an actual calzone would have in it. And I got to say, I think that ricotta is going to make the difference with this one. A lovely combination of cheesy goodness for sure. And of course, since this is Papa John's, you've got their special garlic dipping sauce to go with, and I can't wait to see how that's going to pair up. But guys, the combination of all that cheesy goodness in the back of the crust, which is nicely puffed out, I got to say, I'm very excited to give this one a go. So naturally, let's do just that. Guys, this is the all-new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir. Fresh hot pizza on a rainy day. A definite treat for sure. But when you consider all that cheesiness in the back of the crust, just take a look at how puffed up that is, guys. This is looking pretty fantastic. So, again, it's nice and rainy here today. I can't wait to give this a go. Let me pull up a slice and we'll get it going. And, guys, right off the break, I pulled up a big one here. Look at that. We've got some melted cheese. There's some ricotta cheese that's in there as well. And all the cheesy goodness right there in the front, the sausage. This is looking very, very nice. And again, look at that massive bit of calzone-like action in the very back with that ricotta cheese and the mozzarella. Very, very nice. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. Of course, we're going to get into some of that garlic dipping sauce right after a couple of bites of this. This is the all-new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's. Let's peep this out. Well, of course, I had to take a bite from the very front of it, guys, because you got to start it off, right? The anticipation is the best part when it comes to all the goodness in the very back of this one. But on its own, standard Papa John's goodness, their sausage is definitely more like the breakfast vibe that I'm getting here in terms of the flavor. I definitely dig it. But with plenty of the cheese action to go with, a little bit of that light marinara sauce, all the classic Papa John's flavors. Let's go for another couple in the front, and then we'll get into the very back of it. But so far, very tasty. And again, on a rainy day, this is a banging situation. Let's keep going it. That is so good. And I'm always in the mood for pizza. Always. I mean, I could literally eat this every day, guys. The flavor is just so tasty on it there. So let's go for another bite really quick in the front. I'm making a little bit more room naturally to hold this easier. And then we'll get into that epic stuffed crust. Hang on. Tasty. So the Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's, coming off of the more recent Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza a few months back, which I reviewed. You're probably seeing that review jumping up on your screen here right now. Do check that one out. Lots of cheesy goodness, of course. But this particular variation, more like a calzone because it actually has ricotta cheese, a garlic herb type of situation in there, on top of the regular mozzarella and then naturally baked up beautifully. So I think this one simulates a little bit more of a calzone, which is kind of nice. Let's see if the flavor delivers. Finally, let's get into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You need ricotta. That's pretty tasty, man. Ooh. Creamy, smooth, and rich, guys. That is very nice. The combination of that ricotta cheese, the smooth creaminess, along with the mozzarella goodness on the inside, again, simulates a classic calzone pretty nicely, just without the turnover style threading that they have in the very back. If you've ever seen an actual calzone, it looks more like a turnover type of thing. But this is really good, guys. That garlic herb mozzarella, I gotta say, very, very nice, along with the ricotta. Everything about this, very, very tasty. Let's keep going in. Pretty banging. Thick goodness. Very nice, guys. Very nice. But as nice as this is, and as always, because this is Papa John's, we're going to go for my all-time favorite into this one here, the garlic dipping sauce action. So let me open this one up here. And like always, It's looking very margarine-like there. I know it's a little contrasty because of the weather outside, but as you can see, very, very nice. And let's give this a go. You got to be very careful with this here. And we'll go in on the other side. And like always, little freak nasty action. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Take a look at that. A little bit of garlic goodness in the very back. Let's give this cheesy calzone a shot with the garlic. Here we go. Oh. You know it's heaven, right? Chances are the hearts are falling right now on the screen, and rightfully so. Let's go for another quick dip into the regular pizza. And again, I'm sorry about the contrastiness of it there. There we go. It's focusing in. Guys, super gluttonous, very heavenly, a very delicious variation of the epic stuffed crust pizza over here at Papa John's on a rainy day, no less. Let's keep going in. It is so tasty. So yeah, guys, super delicious. On top of it, coming right out of the oven, a nice combination of goodness. And considering this is also pretty close to an actual calzone as far as I'm concerned because of the ingredients, size-wise it's a little bit smaller, but it's still very hearty. I have to say, when it comes to fast food pizza, this is actually a very nice variation of that, considering Little Caesars with their crazy calzone. That was definitely fun to check out considering the shape and what that had, but what it was missing was the ricotta-style cheese. This has got that, so definitely this is a lot closer, and it really, really presents beautifully on the inside. There's a nice amount of it, and I gotta say it's pretty banging. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap up this review with the rating coming up next, but you guys should be running on over to give this a shot. It's available as of the 18th through the 26th as early access, and then naturally after the 26th, it's gonna be available to everyone. But guys, a banging situation. Let's go for one more bite, and we'll wrap this one up. Super delicious on this one. Super delicious. Well, here's a shot of another slice for you guys, and as you can see, a very nice amount of the goodness on the inside of this one. It's very hearty, very gluttonous, very dense, and I think 2 pieces should fill you up pretty nicely with this. Depending upon your topping of choice, cheese, pepperoni, or any of the others, you have a lot to look forward to with the regular Papa John's goodness, but the combination of that ricotta action, that's what really sets this one off. On top of the melted mozzarella cheese, guys, very, very delicious on this one. Do give this one a shot. I think you'll really dig it.
In it, on it, with it, in it, on it, with it.
Yo, you might be onto something.
So with that said, I'm going to have to give the all-new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's a pretty rock-solid 10 out of 10. Guys, like I said, super delicious across the board. The garlic herb ricotta on the inside mixed up with that mozzarella cheese in the back really sets this one off. And of course, the doughiness that I'm getting from the Epic Stuffed Crust is very, very pleasurable to eat, guys. Very delicious because it feels like a pumped-up breadstick, but a little bit closer to an actual calzone because of the ingredients of that ricotta being in there. A very, very nice combination of flavor. And also, having it on a rainy day was a definite bonus, guys. I really love it when things work out that way, especially with pizza, one of my all-time favorite foods. A very, very delicious situation to go in on. Do give this one a shot, like I said. I think you're really going to dig it. All right, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you think of the look of this all-new Cheesy Calzone Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza here at Papa John's? Did it look pretty legit to you? And if you've ever had a real calzone with ricotta cheese, how do you think this compares if you've given this one a shot already? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform.
Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.